And I'm going to take and cast a little bit in here because there are no bright white spots here. My brighter ones are within the highlight. And that's just the way it goes. Everything that goes to where there's more light is going to get brighter. So I don't want to have the same value of dot all the way across in and out of these contours. I don't want to have, even if I think I see some dots in here, some polka dots very subtly in places like this, I want to make sure that they demonstrate along with the background that everything is getting darker there and they aren't going to catch the light like that. And the same thing here in this little contour across here. And so, you can see that I haven't done that yet. And look at how bright some of these are along the bottom when these on the reference are very subdued and almost non-existent. You know they're there, but I certainly don't want to leave many of these like that. I've just created a texture that now I want to decide how much am I going to put in there to really demonstrate what I say all the time, whether you're doing the barrel exercise or what. The barrel exercise is to help you understand what is going to happen when there's less light. How are you going to make the transition between one light source and another, like the primary to the subliminal, or the secondary, just like on the sphere. There's going to be a lesser light and a more intense light. There's going to be a darker place, and there's going to be something that's just a little bit darker. And so I want you to really think about that, because we can not only suggest things, but we can think about them when we're drawing and end up by actually conveying something that just doesn't seem like it's really all that apparent. But for whatever reason, we probably accomplished our task. That's why you've probably heard me say before, think it. Think it. And even though it may not be bold and you don't have to get carried away and say, oh, but I need so much more, think it all the way through the process. And you'll probably end up having something that shows up more subliminally than you even imagine. It'll be very effective. So now I'm just adding a little more color in here. I'm thinking about the gradation. I'm going over my detail like I have done so many times before, where I can maintain the dots by going across the whole thing. And that way I can cast some tone, make sure everything is coming up equally, and yet maintain those little details.